We ask that you give us the guidance to do what we need to do, and that we be pleased in whatever it is that we do for our community. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
This time we have a meeting minutes. Council members had opportunity to check out the meeting minutes. Are there any questions about the meeting minutes at this time? All right, there's no questions about the meeting minutes. I'll entertain a motion to approve the meeting minutes as presented to you. There's been a motion, is there and a second? All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the motion carries. Item number 1 on unfinished business is the property located at Mobile Road in Aliceville. I'm gonna combine that into new business so that way we don't have to revisit item number 8. As you know, we completed the demolition for the house on 111 Mobile Road. In accordance with the ordinance, we have to create a resolution, or pass a resolution stating the following. The building inspector of the city of Aliceville may report to the city council of the city of Aliceville, a copy of which is adhered to as Exhibit A, setting forth the cost of $8,150.68 for the demolition and removal of the structure located at Mobile Road in Aliceville. The city council finds that the cost set forth in Exhibit A is reasonably incurred in the demolition and removal of the structure on the property and desires to assess the cost against the property. The council has heard or has had an opportunity to hear from any person, firm, corporation expressing interest in the property that has an objection to the fixing of such costs of demolition and removal. And whereas the notice of fixing the cost of demolition will be published in the Pickens County Herald on Wednesday, March the 5th, as required by law. Be it resolved, the city of Aliceville, that the sum of $8,150.68 is hereby assessed against the property against 111 Mobile Road, Aliceville, Alabama. The cost shall constitute a special assessment on the property and shall constitute a lien on the property for the amount of the assessment approved on this day. The cost breakdown is on the second page of Exhibit 8. It's $3,500 for the demolition, $400 for legal fees, $1,280 for city manpower, building inspector $375, use of city equipment $1,120, notice legal notice fee $327, asbestos testing $1,200, and the grand total of $8,150.68. Is there any question about the resolution? And just as a backdrop, we have to pass the resolution in order to put the lien on the property, and then the property owner has 30 days to pay this amount. If they don't pay this amount, then we can put it up for bid after the 30 days. Any questions about this? Is there a motion to approve? There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
The motion and the second. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Independent chair, the ayes have it. The motion carries. We on item number 2, park concession stand. Park concession stand. We typically give it to the city of. We typically give it to the school. Yeah, that's it. We typically give it to the school, and the school, if they don't want it, they'll pass it. We offered it to the youth league. They said that they had too much going on, so they're not gonna do it. So therefore, we're gonna put it out to bid. And at the next council meeting, we will accept those bids. So we'll put it in the paper, we'll put it on the board, and we'll put it on Facebook. So that way, if anybody's interested, they put a bid in. How it works is you put a bid in for the concession stand. And then after you put the bid in for the concession stand, whoever gets the highest bid, they're the one that gets the concession. For the duration of the the little league and softball and baseball. After the summer starts, that ends your bid and you vacate the premises. All right, that's the gist of it. And they're amenable. That's what we do all day. In the meantime, something different I would like for us to do in council action to consider is to go ahead and allow Mr. Demetrius, that's it. We asked that to allow. I asked that to allow Mr. Demetrius Miller to go ahead and start tomorrow. They got some games and they have practices and stuff like that. So that way we can go ahead and have it open. Now, if he wants to bid, he can. And I expressed that to him, but he said he was willing to help us for those 2 weeks, and I think that's good. So that way we got somebody down. So is that all? Is that?
So he's been kind of a steady, faithful person that would, do this in the past. So is it a way that if he possibly wants to do it because he's been, do we have to put out a bid or can we make a, suggestion that would pay?
I would err on the side of just keep putting it out for bid. That's just what I would, because I don't want somebody to say that we unfairly gave him an unfair opportunity, which is probably what somebody's going to say. And I know he's been there for 2-3 years, and he'll come. And I think he's probably gonna have. I hope that he has a competitive bid. But I would rather we do it like we always do. Right. And probably won't nobody else, in the middle of, it's not middle of season, but it's season started, so.
Are we gonna get the make some time some time to get out of the.
Yeah, he knows. He's fine with that 2-week window. I talked to him. Councilman Wilkins got me his contact. I talked to him, and he said he's fine with it. So, and we'll give him. We ain't gonna say you gotta get out on Wednesday. We'll give him the start of Monday the next week, and that'll work. Are y'all good with that? Okay, all right, that's fine. Do we need to put that to a vote?
I would.
Okay, all in favor of allowing me to get it for 2 weeks until we, Mr. Miller, to get it for 2 weeks.
I'm sorry, I came in late.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so if we got some bidding on.
We're going to.
Yeah, but a lot of times we ain't have about bid on.
Yeah.
What we gonna do then? Can we?
He can stay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
So we're gonna be in 2 weeks, you say 2 weeks.
Well, I know Meek gonna be in.
No, I'm saying nobody else gonna do it. You still have to pay the what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever we bid.
Whatever he did. Yeah. Is that so any other discussion? Did you get the motion? Did somebody make a motion?
Not yet.
Okay, can I get a motion? There's a motion by Councilman Lewis, second by Councilman Wilkins. That we do that for 2 weeks. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Chair, ayes have it. Motion carries. Item number 1 on new business. We have the Alabama League of Municipalities Conference voting delegates. I think I would just recommend people do like we always do. Typically, the mayor and the mayor pro tem. The mayor pro tem is not available. Then we'll have a third alternate. I know our mayor pro tem not with us right now, but he'll be back up and running. Then I believe. But I would recommend that we get the mayor pro tem, and whoever the third person wants to be. Anybody that wants it, you do it normally. Are you good with it? All right, is everybody good with the mayor pro tem and Ms. Ball, Councilwoman Ball, being the voting delegates for the Alabama League of Municipalities? Yes.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Chair, ayes have it. Motion carries. Item number 2. Parade permit request on 3/28. The multiple sclerosis walk. That's April the 20th, March 28th. Typically they march and do the 4K, just all the way down to the park, and then they come back. The chief said he didn't have an issue. Chief had an issue on this, so I recommend that we approve this parade permit. This is I think 3rd year they've done it.
Yes.
So we would.
28th.
Yes, 28th of March. Is there a motion to approve it?
Second.
There's a motion by Councilman Lewis, second by Councilwoman Gillum to complete the parade permit request. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Between the chair, the ayes have it, and the motion carries.
Yes. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Last year it was on a Saturday.
It's on a Saturday.
So,
It's gonna be 29.
okay.
Who had that?
Mhm.
Who had that? You did? Oh,
Sad. So I'll make a motion that we, do we need to change that?
Yeah, just amend it.
All right, I'll make a motion that we amend the date from the 28th to the 29th on item number 2 on new business. There's a motion and a second. All those in favor, let me know by saying aye. Any opposed? Item passes. Item number 3, a parade permit request honoring fallen sergeant staff. Parade permit request honoring fallen Army Staff Sergeant Tommy S. Little on 4/6/2025 at Army. This is another walk that we typically do. They skipped it last year. I think because they didn't have it coordinated, but this year they getting it back up and running. Mr. McCaffrey has been instrumental in that, making sure that this gets off with the hitch. He's done a lot of paperwork to make it happen. So with that being said, 4/26 is a Saturday. All right, yes. So with that being said, is there a motion to approve the April? That's a Saturday. The 26th. 26th. Okay. April 26th. All that, there's a motion, there's a second.
Who made the motion?
I second that motion.
Look a second. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Chair the item for the chair. And the opinion of the chair. Ayes have it. Item number 4, special event license request. The National Wild Turkey Federation. The National Wild Turkey Federation has for the last 5 years or so, 4 years, has requested to utilize Allentown City Hall as a part of their banquet on the south end of the county. They do one in Gordo, and then they do one in Pickens County. It's a large event, brings notoriety to our community, and it's well attended. As a part of this event, they do not sell alcohol, they do serve alcohol, and that requires them to have a special event permit for this particular event. The permit has to be approved through the ABC board. The ABC board has given their approval, and so therefore the final approval has come from us. So I recommend that we go forth and approve this special event license for the National Wild Turkey Federation Incorporated. Motion in a second. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Seeing the chair, the ayes have it. The motion carries. As a matter of note, this you can only request 5 special event permits per year. So nobody can go ahead and do it over and over again. It has to be by only 5 can come from that particular event. It has to be an actual person that's down and nonprofit. Just putting that out there. I know that there was some questions last time. Yes. Item number 5, Black History Month proclamation. Whereas Black History Month is an annual celebration that honors the significant contributions of achievements and rich cultural heritage of African Americans throughout the history of the United States. And whereas the observance of Black History Month serves as a time to reflect on the struggle for freedom and equality, and serves to reshape our nation and recognizing the pivotal role African Americans have played in every aspect of American life. Whereas the city further recognizes the importance of educating all citizens about Black history, which is American history, and the need to foster unity, understanding, and mutual respect amongst all people. Whereas the month offers special opportunity to honor those who have fought for civil rights and encourage future generations to continue striving for justice, equality, and opportunity for all. Now therefore be it resolved that the Mayor and Council of Allentown, Alabama hereby recognize February 25th, 2025 as Black History Month in the city of Allentown, and encourages our residents to participate in activities, programs, and educational initiatives that celebrate African American culture and achievements. Be it resolved, City of Allentown, this day, 2025, February. There must approve the resolution as stated for Black History Month. It's a motion by Councilman Lewis, second by Councilwoman Ball. Is there any discussion? Not all those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimously passes. Item number 6, confiscated vehicles. We at the impound behind the city police station, or beside the city police station, we have a number of vehicles. Some of the council members have, and myself have encouraged our people in the community to go ahead and get your vehicles. We are now going through the process of sending letters to all of those individuals. We took the information over to the attorney on yesterday. The attorney will be sending a letter to you if you have a vehicle that's in there. Now, we want you to get your vehicle out of there. We will be willing to listen to what offers that you have on your car, but we can't give it to you for free. But we do have, because we have to pay the towing fee. Minimum most time about $250 to come out. So with that being said, the first step is sending the letter out. The reason why the process took so long was because some of the confiscated vehicles are outside of the city of Allenville and the state. And so you have to run the VIN number, you have to see who has a lien on it. It's a laborious process. So with that being said, we got all those over there to them. And so now we're waiting on the response. They have, I think legally, Mr. Russell yesterday when I talked to him about it, said that they have, I think, 30 days to respond to the letter. If they don't respond after 30 days, then we can send those cars to the auction or whatever the council so desires to do with said cars. Any questions about that?
Some of the guys, some of them vehicles, some of them passed away, some of them moved away. What are you gonna, send them to the scrap yard?
But that's again, that's what we had to figure out exactly the legal process. You know, we unfortunately we can't just hey, get them, and I want to get them out of there, but we want to make sure to talk to the folks and go through the legal process. Because if you sell it and it's not ours to sell, then it sets us up to get the citizens folks sued or whatever. So
Well, I seen one, if you don't have the money to pay for it, could the city come back?
so so
No.
so I'm saying this. Now says no to that. But if the person if you and that person talk and y'all figure whatever y'all figure out, as long as that person give us the money, that's all we say. Now what y'all work out on the back end, that's not our Yep. Gotcha. All right.
Ma'am,
Sir.
so what price will we take? What would mean who gonna be negotiating with the person?
The chief that typically does the negotiating with the purpose. I have stepped in at some times with some people that were independent.
Well, I just want to say I prefer just go ahead because they've been around there some years, 3 or 4 years, and I want to set a price for the vehicle.
I understand. Well, we put the cart before the horse. So let's get a legal notice out. Once the legal notice comes out, then we come back and say, wait, once they make the offer and
So how long legal notice gonna take?
it takes 30 days.
And when we give it 30 days, can we just go ahead and just table this, and then after 30 days, when they come back, we get it. Cause I won't go and put a price on it, move it or what else,
How are we gonna take with this?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, okay, great news then. Thank you.
Yeah.
But anyway, when we 30 days come back, we
come back in.
I want to amend this
Yeah, we
with
can
a
have
price
some-
called all that slow motion negotiating and stuff. I think we just have straight price now. We just go ahead and auction all, we'll move.
First thing.
I'm just saying in panic, some people have amnesia, they don't remember that because after 30 days. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
All right, thank you.
hey, the way you done talk, y'all remember me? I remember February with my date when y'all told me we need to have some on, so that's
Yeah,
what
you
I
did.
went.
Yeah, I
So-
appreciate you. Yeah.
So I keep,
Thank you, man.
so I know y'all gonna stay on,
Yeah.
but don't nobody else. So,
Thank you.
So that'll work.
All right, we good.
No problem. All right. The second thing on that is manufactured home. Oh, my bad. Let's make a motion to go through the legal process to get John to send the letters to the vehicles to let them know that they have 30 days to get their vehicle.
I make a motion.
All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Uh,
Any opposed? Thank you. Item number 7, manufactured home. we had some discussion on manufactured homes because there have been two people who have said who have had some issues, not with us, but the process. And so what the issue has been is currently the way it's written, it has to, all the people who touch the property have to approve the manufactured home being placed. If someone does not respond, or if they say no, then it's not allowed for that area at all. Um, Currently, we've looked at some other locations and saw what other people have done in the past. And there has been some discussion amongst us at our work session. I will be bringing it to before the forefront. So that way we can try to get a person to look at it. We do have somebody who we reached out to. It's Al Jean. She's the liaison for what's the board, you know? Planning and zoning board. But I think that but we first need to come up with some ideas on what we want to see. So at our next work session, I recommend that we bring whatever ideas that you want to see to be changed, if you want anything to be changed on that. Now, before it's voted on, it does have to go before the community, and there has to be a hearing because this is a ordinance that's changing zoning. Anything that's a zoning change has to go before the masses of people. So John Q. Public will have the opportunity to say something as well. We can't just pass it and then it's over. So with that being said, is there any other, there's no action to take on that, but I wanted to make sure that we put it on the agenda as requested by one of our
And this is something we discussed a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
feel like it's such a hot topic. And it's not like we're ignoring it anyway.
No.
We have all talked about it.
Well, my 2% vote is, yeah, but it hasn't been child. I did some research on this, matter of fact, and zoning and all this stuff hadn't been changed in 2005. A lot of stuff I changed in 2005. So it come time and place when you gotta make changes. Time for a change, you know. So I looked at it, I got a couple ideas, and that's why I brought it. I put it on the agenda, and it went not for no sir. I just seen what things happening, and I said, "Wow, this needs to be adjusted. Something can be adjusted." So that's 20 years I've been changing. Things are changing 20 years around here. So that's all.
Yes, sir.
This is for a double wide trailer, in single wide.
So currently the process says that you can't move a single wide. It's only double wide. That's what it currently. That's the term.
Into the residential, except the trailer.
Unless at the trailer park, and you can have a single wide at the trailer park. Councilman, you got something?
I know I asked you before, but
Yes,
it's all about a couple of years ago. If you already have single wide trailer in the city, then, so if you want to tear it down, you big put a new one in, and then
If you-
change the
No.
doors.
If you replace it with the if you replace your single wide, it has to be with a double wide.
So what about and I guess this is a topic that we always have trouble with.
Right.
Like, I know when we say the city, we're, I know we're referring to the whole city
Right.
in a sense.
Right.
But like, what about those areas that are, that are hidden, I mean, I know you're looking at the city, you don't want to put nothing, single wide in the city limit, but what about, just say for instance, Hood Hill, those hidden places that nobody, or I guess it just have to be, when we sit out.
Right.
You all can recommend that you have a designated area just
Yeah.
for,
Like on the, not in the city, vicinity, but like on the maybe outskirts that are not visible, because I mean, a lot of people don't have money for a double wide.
Right.
But if they're in a location that is not visibly seen by the city as much, there should be some type of kind of that we can do to kind of,
That was one of the things of the that was one of the things that we I think that we discussed is putting it in put them in locations like you wouldn't want them on the main drag for aesthetic purposes, and then also you're looking at whatever the property owner says that would have to play into the property owners around it. So that's why we're open to it, and then now y'all here we having a discussion, so we're here to listen to whatever concerns that y'all have. So we're, everything is proverbially on the table. If it wants to be discussed, and then, like I said, we'll put it up, and then we'll go from there. But I think those are considerations. Some of the other considerations is if we do lower, if it is, I hate to say a standard, but if the standard is lowered a little bit, then we need to up the standard in other areas. So meaning that maybe we need to require all the manufactured homes to be bricked and to have porches on the front, so that way it brings, it still brings that value there for that as well. There's some things that we can give and take, but we need to make sure that we keep the homeowners as well as the manufactured homeowners in play as well, because we gotta have a balance.
But in the end result, whatever we decide, there'll be a final vote on us.
Yes. So the way the process goes is. So again, the way the process goes is we need to get with actually the zoning and planning board and tell them, hey, these are the recommendations that the city council come up with. Then the zoning and planning board will have a hearing, while we will have a hearing conjointly with the zoning and planning board, so that way the public could speak on it. And then after the public speaks on it, then we would make an ordinance in accordance with what was said, and then everybody would have their vote and vote their way up or down.
Because you got a lot of people, got a lot of homeless people down here in the city, don't have anywhere to stay. Like she said, they can't afford to vote by, some of them probably see a lot of trade, for $5,000, $10,000 lost.
All right, any more discussion about that? All right, we already talked about item number 8, which was house demolition. So we don't have anything else to go on there. And we're down to accounts payable. Any questions about the bill that's presented to you today? There's no question about the accounts payable. We'll entertain a motion to approve the bill that's presented.
I so move
It's
the
been motion.
bill, make a motion and pay the bill.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Is there any other second? There's a second motion and a second. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Depending the chair, the ayes have it, and the motion carries. Item number 1 is a police report. We got a report for the month.
No, so we have on
All right, that'll work. That'll work. I do want to report that we do have we did get our approval on our insurance. So our insurance got approved. Every year there's a recertification process that we gotta do. There are some things they recommended, but overall we still got our insurance as a police station. And police department rather. Our street department, we don't have anything to report on the street department other than we have been putting some speed breakers down in some areas that have long distances where we've been getting, I'm not gonna say complaints, but concerns about people driving fast. I know that that everybody wants a speed bump on their street because their street is important, and I believe their street is important. But we don't want to have a community full of street bumps either. Just being 100. Go ahead.
I just like to say I haven't been here since the speed bump was put in our area down there, and I thank y'all for doing that. But we got some people so smart, they'll go around the speed bump on somebody else's property.
And if they want to go around on it, then and tell their stuff, that's right. And if I was a property owner, I would put a post right there beside it, so that way they could touch the post whenever they decide to get off. And like I said, we done it because the neighborhood had concern. So I think you're on 13th Street, no, 15th Street, and so because it's a long stretch, it's a quarter-mile stretch.
And so they was racing that. racing down through our area.
Right.
You
Right.
need,
Small
we just got
area.
one, two.
We got-
Got to them.
So long story short, not to get off on that, I just want to make sure to let y'all know we are putting them down. We're trying to be strategic and we'll put them down. And they cost a lot of money. So they're not just, $2. It costs a lot of money. And then we also got to tell these pretty roads by drilling holes inside of them as well. So, and that long term has some repercussions, but we know that we want to keep everybody safe. So, long story short, just want to talk about that. I know that was what everybody had text and emailed me about why we put a speed break on 3rd Avenue. So I know who the speedsters are in our community now. Thank you for texting. The fire department.
Yes, council has a word. We had 14 members that called for the month of February. We had 3 accidents. We had 1 structure fire. We had 5 scratch fires. Total of 23. They're doing some controlled burning. 17 north of Aliceville, 14 east of Aliceville, 14 west of Aliceville, and 17 south of Aliceville. Please don't get alarmed. Those fires are contained. I think we got like 5 calls today about those fires. Y'all did see smoke. Thank you for calling, but those are controlled burn fires. That's all I have.
Thank you, sir.
Is it burn, is it a burn ban or,
They couldn't properly.
no, I'm saying like in the city?
No, there's not a burn ban in the city. No, there's not.
All right. Anybody got anything for Chief Jones? All right. Chamber of Commerce report. On March the 4th, they will have the chamber banquet. The tickets are $25. If you so desire to come, it's at 6 p.m. and it will be right here in City Hall. Again, that's the Alpha Chamber of Commerce banquet. It'll be March the 4th, 2025.
Okay.
6 p.m.
Tickets
Tickets are
available at
20.
the banks.
Yes.
First National, or Bank First and West Alabama.
Bank First, West Alabama.
I do not have any
Okay,
tickets.
gotcha. All right.
Please put out.
And the tickets are $25. All right. Any questions about that? All right. Item number Parks and Rec. You got anything for us tonight? I know you got something tomorrow or Friday. Would you like to share your event? Go ahead.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We're gonna as Parks and Rec, we're gonna have a movie night on Friday tomorrow at 5:30 here at the City Hall. It's free. Come and join us for a night of. We're gonna be watching
Remember.
the Titans. All right, that's it.
Thank you. All right. We also got basketball going on. We got soccer going on, and we have African dance class going on. We got exercise class going on. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So please don't say you ain't got nothing to do. And it ain't just the kids; it's the grown folks too.
All right.
So feel free to join us. We're looking forward to basketball. Got some
Our first
basketball.
game is on Saturday at 9:30.
I'm glad. So Saturday at night.
Basketball for basketball. Yes.
So our youth league basketball, Alabama Youth League basketball is the first game. It's Saturday at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock or 9:30. 9:30. So we look forward to you trying to come out there and watch those kids play. It's important to encourage them. The numbers are small, but you got to start somewhere. I think we got about 15 kids, Mr. Brown. How many kids we got? 10, 15?
We have total signed up 17.
17. Okay. So we got 17 kids for the first year. So I'm expecting triple that next year. All right. So they're gonna play against each other. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Correction, it's Friday, not tomorrow. I got my days mixed up, but Friday is the movie night, not tomorrow.
Yes. Friday night at 5:30.
Yes, sir.
All right. Museum report. I don't think we have anything that I know of on the museum side. At this time. Okay. At this time, we got any Mr. Donnie, you got anything? All right. Is that Jane? Okay. And I think that's all our folks that got. Do we have any unscheduled, any, one in the public that wanna have something to say? Again, now, when you say something, you have to say something, and it can't be you talk about nobody's name, you can't say that in there. You have to say that in a closed session, so if we need to go a closed work session, then we can do that on an individual basis, and we do that one at a time. But we can't say anybody's name at this section, but we can still have you talk in front of us at the executive session. So is there anything that needs to be said in the open portion of the meeting?
I just like to
Go
thank
ahead,
the council for voting on and coming a little bit here. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, sir.
We supposed to have the cookout, Anthony, and then out there after the vote.
Yes, sir. April 26th.
April 26th, Saturday, so 9 o'clock.
Sound like a winner. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Ms. Williams.
Well, I ain't understand.
Oh, it's okay. You do it.
I got some property up on Hood Hill.
Yes, ma'am.
I would love to clean it out. But if people say they don't, they have to clean it out. And they do bite.
Yes, ma'am.
So what could y'all do about it?
So we can issue those individuals a citation if they don't have the dog on a leash or if they're not in a pen. So if they're not in that, you just let me know. You don't have to tell nobody else. Just let me know, and I'll get with our staff, and then we'll get a citation issue. We've done a few of them in the past, and then they pin their dog up or they move their dog somewhere else. So because you got to have them on a leash, you can't just have dogs running around.
They got some men on.
Right. And we'll make sure they get none of them. So that's fine, no problem. Just give me the address and we'll go from there. All right. Anything else for open question to me?
I have a question.
Yes.
I mean, I don't mind my paying a ticket or a fine if I owed it, but I just paid Alabama $1,300 last Thursday. 2 of the tickets I never received, but I came to court. I still got found guilty for it. Judge all got very disrespectful.
Okay, so we gonna have to again.
I ain't called no name. I ain't called no name.
You good? Okay, we ain't got one judge.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind my paying no ticket on rest.
Right.
I've been doing this all my life. Everybody know that. But what I'm not gonna tolerate is being disrespectful as a man. But I need to talk to y'all in closed session about a couple of y'all officers. You don't let me call. Some got to give. My wife called me and said she's scared.
Okay, so let's again.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
We'll talk.
some got to give.
Like I told you before, when you told me you coming on Monday, I told you that's fine. So we talking open in the work session.
All right, that's all I talk. Whenever y'all ready.
Anybody got any pursuit?
I'm knowing Hood Hill, and I know started to adopt Hood Hills. Does the city give me bags?
Yes.
Or anything?
Yes. We have we created the adopt a street
I
program.
remember, but I haven't heard anything else about
Oh,
it.
it's there. Nobody. So we'll give you bags. We'll give you we'll pick up the trash that's cleaned up. We'll give you gloves. We might give you one of those sticks to pick up stuff with. I think we got some of them. If not, we'll get some for you, and then you let us know the date that you want to do it, and that way we can we may even be able to have a truck available. You put the bags on the truck, so that way we don't have to have them on the ground. So the dogs that's behind you can't get them and knock them out. So yes, ma'am. But we'll take care of that. Just give me on the date, and we'll have it ready for you.
Can I get them by next week?
Absolutely. Just give Miss Algene, and she'll coordinate it for you. Thank you, Miss Algene. All right. Now, if there's nothing else for the open portion, I entertain a motion to go into executive session. Not go out. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Councilman Wilson.
Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, it is some, like I said, I seen 2 drones the other day, and a guy said somebody shot his drone down anyway, and it was eventually. So I don't know. I said, man, you ain't gonna be flying it anyway, but I don't say. I guess I don't know. They say you can't shoot them down. I don't know unless it's on your land or something. Yeah. Some people have some drones and that, but they come. They take the credit.
I got a question.
Yes.
Is there is a possibility of getting any of our programs as far as last time I spoke, y'all said something about the extension programs? So that anything that we could get in place to have like our program or meals or something.
Ms. Brown is the one behind you. She's the one that do all that. So you talk to Ms. Brown, and then we'll see where we can move. I know you gave us a quote on what the mural would be, and I think I shared it with the council. So we're trying to get some sponsors because it was a good number for your work, because we've seen your work. So I'm not trying to discredit your work, but we have to be wise with our dollars. And I'm not saying that's an unwise investment, but I'm saying we got other obligations. So that's the reason why. But we are doing some art. We've done some on a small scale, but nothing on your scale. And if you want to, like I said, give Ms. Brown, she'll be the one to coordinate with it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Lewis? She said something.
I need to get two things about this right up. And do it here in the church. Traffic ain't trying to get.
We'll
You want to get beside it?
again, we'll look at it and we'll see. Like I said,
I'm with you. Well, you got a speed bump in your bitch.
I'm gonna say you
She
choose
got
your
one. She got-
so we right. So, yeah. But that's something you asked about. Okay. Make sure
Yeah.
yeah,
No, two of them. So I get that.
that's fine. And what I did was I pulled out the discretionary fund and paid for it. That way they come out of
I just want to say, just to city officials, to the people that work in the city, the people that live in the city, this is our community. And, I know a lot of times we don't agree, with a lot of things that happen, a lot of things that take place. But I think that we can all meet on common ground. We are all adults, we are all human. So I just think that if you're respectful, I'm respectful, that we can all make Allenville a better place to live. A lot of us are not getting sufficient, uh, funds, not that it matter, with what we do, but, I thank God for the police. I mean, I don't get in trouble, so I don't have no. But I'm saying, they do their job. They got a family. And I'm glad that a lot of them are here tonight. So I just want to say, everybody just treat everybody with respect and dignity. And you talk to people how you want to be talked to. And if we do that, and if we, value each other as a person, then a lot of these issues, a lot of these problems that we have or that we come up with, we wouldn't have it. So I just said be respectful. This is our community. This is our community. We got to take care of our community. That's for anybody. My child, your child. If my child do wrong, I don't expect no special treatment for him. If he do wrong, then you do what you got to do. So I just say that all of us, times are getting rough. Times are getting rough. So I just think that if we all, would be respectful and, do unto others as you would want somebody to do unto you, and live in a way, that, you wouldn't have to, be in the situation that you're in. So that's all I gotta say. I mean, I thank God for Aliceville. I love it. I love what I do. I got in this political arena because I wanted to see change. And I do believe, that Aliceville has made a great impact. We came a long way in 5 years. So, some people may not look at it and say, well, y'all ain't did nothing, but I look and I see that, we have made progress. So, hey, do what you can do for your city. This your home, this your city. It is what you make it. That's all I gotta say.
I do want to go ahead, sir.
I got a question on that, about this. Walk by Tony Wood.
Get with me out. What's the question?
I said now about the man who over in Nashville, he was sitting there texting and be telling about it.
That's fine. That ain't no problem. No problem at all.
I want to phone y'all. Okay.
That's no problem at all. I just want us to remember our own Councilman Wilder. Councilman Wilder is not here, not because he's playing hooky, but because he's not able to be here today. Because if he could, And if they let him, he will be in here.
Yes, he will.
Because that's just the type of person he is. So in your quiet moments and prayers, I ask that you lift some up. He's in good spirits. Don't believe the rumors. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Because rumor will have you doing different things. But he's good. He's better. And we're looking forward to having him back in his seat. With that being said, I make a motion to adjourn.
I second that motion.
Yes.
No, executive.
I make a motion that we adjourn. Yes. Oh, we had delays on trash today. We'll pick those up on tomorrow. So if somebody missed their trash, we'll get it on tomorrow. No, truck not broke down. Just a slow day. All right. Anybody else got anything? I make a motion that we go into. We have our football coach here. We're glad to have you. Thank you for being with us. Coach Solid. Yes, sir. Thank you. All y'all celebrities too. This first time you came, so we just want to make sure you say hey. That's it. I entertain a motion to adjourn into executive session and not return back.
I second that motion.
All those in favor, let me know by saying aye. Thank you.